Ivan Cleary says he can't understand why fans would be outraged over the NRL's decision to suspend Taylan May's 2-game ban until next season. The Panthers coach says they're just happy he's playing this week.
Talk to me about it. What's the problem? I think some people will think that he shouldn't be suspended at all as well. So, I mean, look, the NRL's made their decision and we just get on with it.
Can you understand their frustration or their outrage?
No, not really. NRL's made a decision. It happens all the time. It happens every week. So you just get on with it. But yeah, we're happy he's playing for sure.
Some people are of the belief that he shouldn't be suspended at all. Are you of that belief personally?
Yeah, look, I'm not going to make a call on that, other than to say that, yeah, I'd support Taylan. He's, this incident happened. He played one game of first grade, so it was 12 months ago. He was sober. He was just trying to defuse an incident. Obviously he's a little, potentially, a little strong-handed, but he certainly didn't mean to do anything other than just try and defuse the situation. He's been dealt with in court. That's where it lies there. The NRL's made a call. They've done what they think's necessary, and we're happy to abide by it.
Yes, Ivan Cleary at the Panthers press conference. Well, you're already laughing. We haven't even got to you yet. Defending his player, as expected, but quite confidently defending his player. They're arguing whether he even should have been suspended at all.
Look, I've got to disagree with Ivan's version of diffusing a situation. I don't know how.
He's been drinking the Kool-Aid.
Look,
that's diffusing.
Look, I get... Ivan kind of avoided the issue. The issue is not here whether he should have got 2 matches or not. The issue is the suspension of the 2 matches. And Ivan didn't address that. His answer to the question was, well, some people say he shouldn't have got suspended at all. If he hadn't been suspended on just fine, most of us probably would have copped that. Yes. We might have had a little sook here and there and said, well, hang on, they've been very light. Certainly when you put him in reference to, in comparison to, say, Anthony Milford, who had charges dismissed in court, yet sat down for, 6 weeks and cost him a fortune, cost him a lot more than Taylan May paid. The fact is that he hasn't been resolved there. The fact is the NRL, I think, are embarrassed about this decision. I was at a function today and I spoke to the head office guys, Vlandis and Abdo there, and I said to them, is there a chance you guys could come out and say, look, we've done a review and this won't be happening again? The answer was no. So, look...
But that doesn't... Ivan's comments probably doesn't help the situation because it gets people talking about it again.
Well,
but if he
he
just sort of says, listen, it's done, but then we just move on and play finals because...
He
tried
to be cute by actually not answering the question.
He's in a jam because he's a coach who's got to defend his player. His player's got the opportunity to play in the game, but the whole scenario, it's got the entire game just shaking their heads and laughing because they've come up with the wrong decision. They've invented this new system where you can serve a suspension, not during the finals, but next year. And the other thing is, none of us had really looked at the CCTV vision overly closely until all of a sudden we started having to unpack it every night. And then Augustus has come up with this out of the top pocket. And I think it was about 12:53 a.m.
Yeah, that's the most significant part of that tweet. Is it happened at 12:53 a.m. and it's like when you text an old girlfriend at 12:53 a.m. It's never good. It's never good. Twitter, there should be a little condition in Twitter. It shuts down at midnight. Shuts down at midnight. Cannot be accessed.
Can I just the fact that an official of a club says May should be congratulated here, the NRL should sanction Gus. Yeah. If they had any gumption, they'd sanction him for that. He's a club official.
Yeah,
you're right, Mick, but it won't happen.
Of course it's not going to happen. Of course they won't. But that's actually disgraceful. That's worse than what Ivan said.
Yeah.
That's 1,000. To say someone should be congratulated...
For assaulting a man.
For assaulting a man, and we're okay with that?
Yeah. And let's remember, the kid, I know the Penrith putting out the spin that he was harassing them all night.
But if you watch the vision, it's 8-on-1. Like, there's this one little bloke.
I've been in rooms like this where Pelicans... this could have been going on for an hour.
Yeah, that's 2 hours.
But there's nothing to it. So I understand that because there are some. I've seen some absolute imbeciles.
Their frustrations.
Yeah, but you just can never handle it the way that Taylan did. That's just not how you handle it. We'd all love to at times, but you can't, especially when you're a first grade rugby league player, and then you get sanctioned as you
get off the port at 1 a.m. though.
So yeah, well they had their.
They had their
presentation was on last night.
Right.
He might have had a couple of
Jeremy Marshall King Player of the Year.
Yep, there you go.